His name first. Jamal Murray from Kentucky with us here on Tiki and Tierney. Jamal, how are you today, buddy? What's happening?
No, my friend, how are you?
We're doing well. I'm curious about this. Obviously, we're watching the game on Sunday night. We're watching it as fans. We're watching it as broadcasters. Kind of dual job, obviously, getting ready for the show. As a young man who's about to touch his dream, when you're watching LeBron, and what are you seeing as you get ready to enter this league?
I see a bunch of stuff. You just see, guys that fight through adversity and make promises, and you just see their emotion when they win. LeBron had a great, emotional reaction, bringing out a trophy to Cleveland, and Kyrie Irving did a great job. He's one of my favorite point guards. So I mean, it's just a crazy environment to be in.
Jamal, you're one of those young kids that we are starting to see going to the league after 1 year in college. Do you feel like you can play right away with guys like that?
Yeah, no, that's why I reclassified to Kentucky because I felt like I was ready to play at Kentucky, and I was advanced enough and skill set I was. So, I mean, just going to the league is the same thing. You just gotta get stronger, quicker, all the aspects of being more of an athlete, and but I'll do fine.
It's interesting you say that about Kentucky because I feel like that's Calipari's strength. He convinces these kids like you that if you come to Kentucky, you already have the talent to be in the NBA, but you're just going to take another step. Is that his recruiting pitch to you and a lot of other guys like you?
Yeah, I think so. It's not just him; it's the players too. And the players they want to get better. They want to find ways to get to the next level. They don't want to stay in college. So, Coach Kyle does a great job of getting guys there and having history of getting top prospects where they need to go. And he does a great job. And one of the greatest coaches I've ever had.
No, hey, listen, he's got a great blueprint that's certainly working for him and for his players, and you're one of them. Jamal Murray with us here, Tiki and Tierney. Jamal, let me ask you this. I read something from Coach Cal the other day where he really illuminates your strengths, and I think most of us who watch the game can easily identify what they are. It looks like physically you're a little more ready than maybe some other young players your age. Obviously, some positional versatility. I think it's easy to identify strengths. So I want to ask Jamal Murray, aside from getting stronger, because that's the easy way out, what's your biggest weakness?
Working on my body, just trying to keep up with the speed. It's a much faster game, so gotta get my stamina up, gotta get my strength up, gotta move quicker, gotta be able to defend great one-on-one players, and become all around defender and have more awareness on the court. Just gotta be a complete player. Can't be one-sided.
Do you see yourself more as a point guard? Or do you see yourself as a shooting guard when you get to the next level?
I'm just a big guard. I'm a point guard in a two guard's body that can post up, run the team, play off the ball. Whatever the team needs, just there to win, whatever is needed.
Teague and I have been doing this for a while now. We've had, whether it's the NFL or your sport, eventually the NBA, we had Karl Anthony Towns right after he was drafted as an example recently. We get a chance to connect to the young players. And I'll be honest with you, Jamal, some players aren't, or at least they don't project it or say it, that they're really, truly chasing that first overall draft pick as a goal. We know that certainly Ben Simmons is right there. Brandon Ingram from Duke. Is it important for you to go first? What does that mean to you if you have a chance to do it?
Um, Going first is just one of those dreams when you're sleeping and you're thinking about being the number one draft pick in the NBA, and it's gonna be a great feeling, for something like that to happen. But realistically, there's so much stuff that happens behind the scenes.
Yep.
Living quarters. There's team wise. There's position wise. Coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
Coaching system. There's so much different things. You just want to go to the right team, and you want to figure out how to play with that team and have ultimate belief in who you're with. So at this point, you just want to find out who's the right fit for you.
Yeah, and the logistics of rosters that are already, set somewhat. It's never. I mean, unless you're LeBron years ago, where the rare player where it's a done deal, like Magic as well. I mean, it's. I don't know who's going first. But I wonder, as you describe what it would mean to you, do you actually think you have a chance to go first?
Yes, sir. I believe I have all the aspects to be a great player in this league, and my work ethic is always there. I'm somebody that you can count on to get the job done, and can adjust to any team. I can play on the ball. Like I said, I can play off the ball. I can shoot the ball. I can handle it. So I can take over as a player and kind of help the team with whatever they need.
I don't know, Teak. This kid's got a pretty professional disposition. He seems pretty calm, pretty cool. Jamal Murray from Kentucky with us here on Tiki and Tierney draft, of course, on Thursday.
It must be what they teach you guys up in Canada. There's been a lot of you kids coming out of Canada. Obviously, Wiggins was a couple years ago. He was Rookie of the Year. Tristan Thompson, he was from up that way. What is it about Canada that's producing these future NBA stars?
Canada's always have talent. We've had talent for a long time. Just now with all the hype and everything, we get a little more camera time and more attention, and people start seeing the prospects and all these kids work hard and look up to us. So Canada's right there. We're on the come up, and we're just preparing for the greatest.
Now you are on the come up, and you're going to get drafted in the top 5 or so in a couple of days, which is going to put you in the limelight. It's going to put you in the spotlight, and you already started to play this branding game. Tell us what you're doing with Johnsonville.
I team up with Johnsonville, help showcase the Big Taste in the grill. I'm in the Big Apple. Just grilling with some of the families and seeing all these people and just kind of showing my face and having a good time with everybody here.
Hey, by the way, do you have a suit picked out? What are you wearing on Thursday?
You'll see.
Oh, look at you, Al. No breaking news. Come on now. You gonna go white? At least give us a color.
Yeah,
give us a genre.
zoot suit? You're going professional look? What you doing? With
Jalen Rose back in the day? Come on, give us a little hint here, Jamal.
I'm not a very flashy dresser, so I won't be wearing anything extraordinary.
Okay. Just remember, you can still accessorize conservatively, but it can still pop. Whether it's the cufflinks, you got a little.
You'll see.
Little hanky. All right.
I'll be looking good.
Well, listen, if I'm going in the first round, I think I'd be looking good as well. Hey, God bless you, man. It's the even though you're such a young man, it's the culmination of a lifelong pursuit. It's going to be awesome. Trust me, we're a lot older than you, and we've gone through a lot of things. Tiki was drafted. He was a great player. It's going to be hard, but try to revel in the moment and enjoy every second because before you know it, you'll be 10 years into your career, pal. Have a great night.
All right, thank you.
Dig. Before you know it, you're going to be 37 years old, and busted up knees, and your ankle's going to be barking, your shoulder's going to be, surgically repaired. Hey, but have a good night. Though. Really enjoy the night.
It's going to be over. He didn't win anything. Don't be discouraged.